So welcome back to the Hit It and Get It channel. We are
down and out, man. We're pretty upset. It was a really hard, it was a really hard loss. That was a really hard loss, and only because that we shot ourselves in the foot. You know, it was so many things that went wrong, didn't go our way, and I don't know if it had to do with, I don't know if that's the bookie's fault. Could have been the bookie's fault. I'm gonna blame the bookie. I'm gonna blame the bookie because, man, you know, we had the ability to win this game, and we couldn't. We just couldn't. Tua just was not in his element. Tua was just not there. You know, he was throwing crazy passes that were too high or too low. He threw 2 interceptions. Tua was just not in his element. He just was not there. He might have, may or may not, I'm not gonna say yes or no, but he probably most definitely went to a Christmas party last night.
I think that was
Oh. We went to a Christmas party last night, but Tua may or may not have been there.
He was there. That you may have wanted him there. It's a different story.
Man, if Tua was there, man. If Tua was at the Christmas party.
Oh, but actually, for starters, remember I was saying happy birthday to Sam.
Yes. Happy birthday, Sam.
25 years old.
She's a Dallas Cowboys fan. So.
Yes, that's why she's not allowed on this podcast.
Yeah, she's actually right here, but you know, we edited her out. What?
She's no. So anyway, may the good Lord bless you with many, many more, sister. I love you.
Amen.
But back to the game. Very, very disappointed. You know, Tua did poorly. He was not there. It feels like he was just not in the game. I kept hoping that he was going to turn it around in the second half. That did not happen, unfortunately. And then I agree, you're right. We did shoot ourselves in the foot plenty of times. Also, those calls, you know, those holding calls, it feels like we just don't get them in our favor.
That drew us back so many times.
It did.
That drew us back. We were getting ready to score, and we had a holding call, and then Tua throws an interception right on the next play. That drew us back.
We basically just handed them the fucking game, like here. With the little fucking gift, like Merry Christmas.
And it wasn't even a holding call. It was not even close. He was blocking, and then you know the run. Who was it? Mostert, who ran around. He had to let go, and didn't even. I don't even remember his name.
You're like.
He just gave him on the pat on the back, and then all of a sudden it was a holding, a slap ass.
A slap.
Gave him on the pat in the back, and they called it holding. Terrible.
And the
terrible.
sportsman.
Straight terrible.
What about that unsportsmanlike conduct?
I didn't see that.
I didn't, honestly, I mean.
I didn't see that one. I was in the restroom on that one.
But they didn't really pass. You know, sometimes they like, or at least I don't remember that they did. I don't know. Don't quote me. It's like I'm on my like 3rd beer.
We played. So whenever we turned on the TV, it was 7-3, and what happened was Sherfield ran for 72 or 73 yards on the first play. Mm-hmm. So when we turned on the TV, it was already San Francisco's ball.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly what had happened, but it seemed like we started out very well on our first quarter, in the beginning of the first quarter. Maybe I should have not have watched, and we would have won the game.
Maybe I think you always like that.
Well, it's only weird. It's only weird if it doesn't work, right?
I didn't put my socks on right on time for the beginning of the game. I literally ran inside. I was like, "Why didn't you tell me?" Tell you what? They don't have my socks on. So I'm sorry, guys. I let y'all down. I didn't put my socks on time.
It's
my fault.
We blame it on you. Blame the loss on you.
It's my fault. But needless to say, you know, you win some, you lose some. But I definitely think that we could have really gave them a run for their money. I think we could have definitely like made them work for it and not just fucking handed it to them.
We had the ability to win. We just shot ourselves in the foot. But unfortunately, we got to take this one on the chin. We have to go ahead and prepare for the next week.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even know who we're playing next week. But
I want to be like, you know what? You know how you feel right now? you don't want to feel like that again. So make sure you get your shit together and, give it everything you got and stop shooting yourself in the foot. And Tua,
The
stop
only
throwing
thing I
fucking
gotta say
interceptions.
is Jalen Waddle, catch the damn ball, man.
Tyreek Hill, keep doing you. You
Tyreek
got
Hill,
it.
man, he's a game changer. He's a person. He is the epitome of what one player can do to a team.
Yeah.
Man, he's a
That
he's
touchdown,
a
though.
yes. All he did was a post route, little small post route, and then he
Like,
was
oh,
wide
let me
open.
walk
But his
in.
speed,
I know. Which to him is like walking.
man, that
And
boy
he-
fast.
I know.
That boy
He
fast.
made look fast, not look. Which is he
He makes fast look like
I'm
not so fast.
I'm everywhere today. I'm like Tua right now. My head's just not in it.
That was a rough loss. Only because I know we could have done better, and especially at the very end, we could have won the game.
But come on, I mean, Miami Dolphins. Let me know. Do you prefer this kind of game
Yes.
or a Texans? Like last week we played the Texans, and it was in
It
the
was a
bag.
shutout, 30-0.
Yeah, it wasn't 30-0.
It was 30-0 in the very first half,
Oh, but
and
then
in the second half it was
Yeah.
30-15.
true.
So
You're right. Well, I prefer this kind of game, because I mean, I was standing up. Oh my God. I mean, even my Cerdo, shout out to my Cerdo, he taught me the dance.
the Pancho
The Pancho
Shuffle.
Shuffle.
It's something we used to do way back as a kid.
And he taught it to me, and apparently now every time we make a touchdown, we're going to play this song, and we're going to do the Pancho
The
Shuffle.
rock and roll part 2. That's every touchdown. Every touchdown. You're going to play the rock and roll part 2.
And if you're lucky, maybe next time we'll throw it in there. And we'll show it to you. And we tried to get him to come up here and do this with us, but he's a little shy. He didn't want to do it. So maybe, hey, family from Florida, please help us out. Give him a couple calls, send us a couple messages, be like, hey,
Yeah,
you need to get in there. I want to see it.
Feeney. Everybody. Y'all give him a call.
Give him a call.
Titi.
Make him do it.
Cat.
Make him do it. And can't wait, man. Hopefully next year, God willing, we'll make a trip up there and, go be a Miami Dolphins with y'all.
Man, so I know you've never been to a Dolphins game. But
well,
when you go
yes,
to a
when
Dolphins
we played
game.
the Texans, but here in Houston,
okay.
it's different.
But at Miami. So
I mean, we were literally like the only two people with Miami Dolphins jerseys, surrounded by a sea of Texans. And one guy come up to say, you know what, I respect you guys because no matter what, you still show up for your team.
Yeah.
I say, man, we're about to get jumped, but it's okay.
What was that, 2 years ago?
Yeah, it's about 2 years ago.
About 2 years ago.
But I had fun. It was great. And, Houston,
When you go to a Miami Dolphin game in Miami, it's a total different
I
feel.
know.
It's
And
totally
I'm just like, I don't even care if
different.
we lose.
It's like you are
I just
home.
want to be there for the
It's like
experience.
you're there. You're just like home is where you're meant to be because everybody's a Dolphins fan. You look at each other and it's like, hey, you're like, hey.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I like that jersey. Man, it's just everybody is there together. And
Yeah.
it helps.
Yeah.
It helps
Definitely.
the vibe, Because
Yeah.
we know what each other's been through for the last 20 years.
You're like, I feel your feelings.
Yes, we know. Like, hey man, you're a Dolphins fan and I'm a Dolphins fan and I know what we have gone through.
Yeah. But, I guess better luck next time. Maybe we'll. Are we even playing a game after this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know who we're playing, but we're playing next week.
Okay, well then,
Well, we're gonna get ready to watch the Dallas Cowboys game, and
only for my sister.
only
Just because it's her birthday?
look, as we said before, we're NFL fans. We watch football day in and day out. It's just something that kind of brings us together. Like,
Yeah.
it's something that has always brought my family together when we were younger, and we would always just every Sunday or Monday or Thursday, we just sit there and watch, and it was a good time. When we were kids, it was always a good time. My dad was always grilling, or some of my best memories is having pizza or or cheese, grilled cheese, pizza or grilled cheese, or anything like ramen noodles, and we would just sit there and eat and watch football. That's some of my best memories that I have with my dad, especially with, you know, the Miami Dolphins. So, you know, it's what brings us together, and that's what we continue to do in our tradition in this family. We try to stay together, and you know,
we hope we pass that on to our
even
kids.
though we lost, a loss is a loss, a win is a win.
But hey, man, we'll keep coming back.
We'll be here.
We'll keep coming back every year after year, you know, God willing, and we'll just keep doing this and keep loving those Miami Dolphins. But
Ain't nobody hates the Dolphins more than a Dolphins fan. I tell you that much. I tell you that is the most true statement.
going back to
Ever.
our first video when I first said that, I said, you know, I heard somebody say, I heard my man say it. That's where I got that from. I heard my man say it.
True.
But anyway, thank you for tuning in. I guess until next week. And this is the Hit It and Get It channel.
Hit and get it. Don't look back. Fins up.